Have you ever wondered why you think the way you do? Why you suddenly feel lazy, scared, confident, or distracted without knowing the reason? The truth is simple but shocking. Your brain uses hidden tricks every single day, and most of the time, you don't even notice them. These mind tricks shape your decisions, control your emotions, and quietly influence your behavior. Today on BrainX, we're revealing 5 powerful mind tricks your brain uses every day. The first trick is something called mental shortcuts. Your brain hates wasting energy. Thinking deeply takes effort, so your brain often chooses the fastest and easiest answer instead of the most accurate one. For example, when you meet someone new, your brain forms an opinion about them within seconds, based on appearance, tone of voice, or body language. That judgment feels real, but it's often incomplete or wrong. Your brain does this to save time, but it can lead to misunderstandings, bad decisions, and unfair assumptions. You feel like you just know, but in reality, your brain guesses to move on quickly. The second trick your brain uses is focusing on negative information more than positive. This is known as negativity bias. Imagine receiving 10 compliments and 1 criticism. Which one stays in your mind longer? Almost always the negative one. Your brain evolved this way to protect you from danger. In ancient times, remembering threats helped humans survive. But in modern life, this trick makes you overthink, doubt yourself, and replay mistakes again and again. Your brain exaggerates problems and minimizes success, not because you're weak, but because your brain thinks it's helping you stay alert. The third mind trick is the illusion of control. Your brain loves feeling in charge, even when it isn't. That's why people believe lucky habits work, like wearing a certain shirt for confidence or tapping something before a task. Your brain connects unrelated events and creates false patterns. This makes you feel safe and prepared, but it's often an illusion. The brain prefers comfort over truth. It would rather believe you're in control than accept uncertainty. This trick helps reduce anxiety, but it can also stop you from seeing reality clearly. The fourth trick your brain uses every day is rewriting memories. You might think your memories are accurate recordings of the past, but they're not. Every time you remember something, your brain edits it slightly. Emotions, current beliefs, and even other people's opinions can change how you remember events. Over time, your brain turns memories into stories that make sense to you now, not what actually happened then. This is why 2 people can remember the same moment completely differently. Your brain isn't trying to deceive you, it's trying to create meaning and emotional balance. The fifth and most powerful trick is convincing you that your thoughts are facts. Just because you think something doesn't mean it's true, but your brain treats thoughts as reality. If you think I'm not good enough, your brain reacts as if that statement is a fact. Your body feels stress, your confidence drops, and your actions change. The brain does this to keep things simple. Questioning every thought would be exhausting, so the brain accepts them automatically. This is why negative self-talk is so dangerous. It feels real because your brain believes it is. Now, here's the important part. These mind tricks are not your enemy. Your brain uses them to save energy, protect you, and help you survive. But when you don't understand them, they control you. When you become aware of them, you gain power. The moment you pause and question a thought, you interrupt the brain's automatic process. The moment you look for evidence instead of assumptions, you weaken these tricks. Awareness is the first step to control. When you notice your brain jumping to conclusions, replaying negativity, or treating thoughts as facts, you create space between you and your mind. That space is where growth begins. You don't need to fight your brain, you need to understand it. So the next time you overthink, feel anxious, or doubt yourself, remember this. It's not always reality. It's often just your brain doing what it's always done. Once you see the trick, it loses its power. If this video made you see your mind differently, like the video, subscribe to BrainX, and stay with us, because the more you understand your brain, the less it can control you. Your mind is powerful, but only when you learn how it works.